Respectful Shrotas, Sadhakas, welcome you all with all gratitudes as well as congratulations that you are able to keep up the inspiration level, interest level consistently to listen to the highest of the Shastras, the Upanishads, which is no mean an achievement. What suggestion can be there better than this? Let may you continue it till the ultimate happens. Come what may, any number of types of terrible storms, inner and outer, we are not going to yield from our commitment of these study of Shastras steadily, studiously, with all our efforts. This is the greatest thing we can do, and this is the minimum thing, first thing we have to do in Adhyatmika Pragati. Gaining the knowledge is the basis. Without this buddhi equipped with the knowledge, we will see today in our topic also. Even all so called Adhyatmic sadhanas, without the knowledge of the goal and means, at the most fetch us again the worldly things only, of course, maybe little better qualityed. But we all know the chains, whether they are made of gold or silver or the iron, they bind us. Only the jnanam, the tattva jnanam alone is the final way out of all bondages. And that is single pointedly and ambiguously, exclusively given to us in the Upanishads, and that's what we are regularly trying to understand, study. So, very good, keep it up. One round over, second round, third round. Our calculation is not how many rounds we studied, how many Upanishads we studied, how many days we have spent. Our calculation is how much of the conviction we got about the knowledge, about the sadhana, and how much we are using that conviction with commitment for the sadhana, and most importantly, are we seeing that expected change in us, positive improvement in us, spiritual? That's what our focus. Till we fully establish in that and establish in the ultimate, neither we will look back nor we look here and there. There is nothing worthy. So, friends, welcome you all. Now, the Lokasevaka Dharmasthavaka Viragi Bhakta Shishya Mumukshu Jignasu Shrota Sadhaka Parishrami Prerita Prashanta Gambhira Sanskrita Bhasha Jnata. These are the 13 Vyaktitvas we also have to focus on to develop. After every day this repetition, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, अबाउट दैट वी शुड नॉट हैव डाउट्स, बिकॉज ये हमें इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए. कैसा करना चाहिए, ऑल्सो बीइंग डिस्कस्ड ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे ऑल थ्रू द डे. बस ओनली वन थिंग लेफ्ट इज करना चाहिए. Yes, take the help of the Shruti Mata, take the help of the Devata Ganas, take the help of the Guru Gana, take the help of the Jagan Mata, take the help of the Ishvara as well as the Brahma Tattva without any hesitation. They are the most wonderful Suhrut well-wishers of all of us. They don't have any malice in their minds while helping us. They are meant to for that. So we need not have any hesitation and doubts or any inhibitions. All those inner obstacles while invoking their kripa, whatever, let us drop them with the parents, with the guru, and with all these great sources of blessings. We should not have any egoistic doubts or inhibitions. Without that, seek the help, seek the guidance, and quickly we will be able to grow. Friends, Shwethashwathara Upanishad is in our study, second chapter, again the same subject of reminding us of the goal, reminding us of the sadhana, in that sadhana, reminding us about the invocation of the blessings of the Savita and also of other devatas, and then extending the gratefulness as well as the praise or the stuti. See, when we are involving in all these things so beautifully, without our much of the effort, we are avoiding the samsara. This is the way one shot, two birds. The one bird is the samsara is avoided, the other bird is the sadhana is beautifully happening when we involve in them. You know? Without leaving the world, world will not leave us. Without involving in spirituality, spirituality will not enter us. While we are living alive in the world, world will not leave us, spirituality will not enter us. While we are involving fully in spirituality, spiritual growth is happening. Same time, world is not given a chance to enter us and confuse us, delude us as it is going on doing, and we are allowing it. From we don't know how many number of lives in this life also. So that beautiful mantra, fourth we have seen yesterday, Yunjate mana uta yunjate dhiyaha vipra viprasya. Wonderful mantra it is. Continuation of that is in fifth mantra. Sixth mantra again says two things. In one mantra only, two meanings are there. One, very good, very important. If we are not tuned to the ultimate as the goal, if you are not seeking the blessings from the Savita and other devatas only for the goal, be attentive. All our endeavors will be unknowingly diverted towards the worldliness. That peculiar point is shared there. We have to remind ourselves of the goal and focus on that. And even the Savita and Devatas, when they want to give us anything other, we should tell them, no, we don't want them. Don't create interest in them in our heart. We have to be very ruthless in asking for the truth only. Otherwise, we don't even become aware that so many beautiful spiritual practices we are doing, but leading only for the worldliness. Because our sankalpa for Paramatma is not strong, and our request to these devatas only for Paramatma also is not strong. So therefore, they receive our upasanas, pujas, but they respond with or reply with or bless with the worldliness if we are not strict. You know, like in every aspect of the worldly attack activities also. If we are not strict and ruthless, everybody tries to do alternative, give alternative, respond alternatively, then the best. Don't ask why it happens. That is the Maya, that is the Moha. Like if you don't strictly expect, command the respect from the children, then they sit on the head and take you for granted. isn't it? Or your own servants at home, or subordinates in your company, isn't it? If we are not ruthless, isn't it? You cannot say, जो होगा होने दो और जो दोगे वो ठीक है चलेगा. That is a very weakness. I know what is wanted and I want that alone. You know, there is one way of going to the hotel and ordering, जो है लाओ. Then he will get you what was there of yesterday, day before. Because he was looking for such a fool who has no choice to dispose the things. है कि नहीं? The other fellow says, strictly this only I want. But we don't have. Then we'll leave you. I'll go to other hotel. Isn't it? In life, the ruthlessness is required as we really have to grow. If not, we will be misused or will be given the secondary, third level of things. Like we are ruthless in our studying Upanishads, whether we understand or not, every day. Given a chance, we can do all other alternatives which are lesser than this. Good that neither I am taking any initiative in the morning for any other things, nor we are demanding. स्वामी अच्छा भजन करो सुबह सुबह सो सकते हैं. You don't ask it. Good. Because with Upanishad also सो सकते हैं. Ruthless we are. How much we have understood. If somebody asks us कि 3-4 साल से आप पढ़ रहे हो कितना समझ में आया, what to answer them. No, these are all we are not bothered. We have to study Upanishads, that's it. It's a very good ruthlessness. And even other classes also. Those which remind us of the tattva only we are exclusively taking for our study. We are not compromising. That is why whether we realize the tattva very soon or not, at least we are not tempted by the something other than the tattva. Because those things we are not much entertaining. Ruthless. So here also in the sixth mantra, that tone will be there. The same mantra has the other meaning also. And that second meaning in the Bhashya, how sweetly Bhagavan Shankara says, we will be able to enjoy it today, tomorrow. Yes, friends, let us do that. Before that, Prarthana Sankalpa. Before that, like every day, a little time spent for our common sense thought. In our common sense thought, only remember these 5 things we are supposed to do in our life. Right? These 5 things. Clearly, first and foremost is clear out the headache of all obligations towards the world around by fulfilling the duties. Right? That's a big headache. It has nothing to give us if we do, but if we don't do, it has a lot to give us the headache. You know? Like when you bring up your children 20, 25 years, it has nothing to give you except frustration and all that. But if you don't do that, then very big sin of omission, isn't it? करने से कोई फायदा नहीं, लेकिन नहीं करने से. So finish that, accepting it that way without questioning. Two questions are, why should I do and what will I get? You have to do, that's all. You will not get anything. They are called duties, obligations. They are along towards our parents, toward our siblings, towards our children. बस इतना तीन होता है. The other things, there are under some obligation, compulsion, occasional, not regular. But these three are regular. है ना? Taking care of parents till we are alive. Even when they leave, Through the Shraddha karma and all, we have to anyway do, unless you take up sannyas. Towards brothers, sisters, till they are established independently, not requiring our help, we have to again take care of them, unless we have taken sannyas. Toward the children also, till they settle and say, Papa, enough, why don't you go to class? Or till you take up sannyas. Only when you take up sannyasa, you can give up these duties. If you are holding on, then you are bound. First duty is this, clear up that headache. And through that, feel that such a headache, I don't want, I don't want, I don't want. It's consuming all my time and energy. ऐसा feel करने से and also prayer extend करने से those bondages will reduce in the further lives. साधकों के लिए, if you are not साधक, मजा आ रहा है इसमें जबरदस्त. I beat them, they beat me. I love them, they love me. If you are in that way entertained, तथास्तु. है कि नहीं? होते ना बहुत सारे इंडियन घरों में. फॉरेन में ऐसा नहीं होता. कौन किसका हो जाता है आफ्टर 13-14 years. इंडिया में ऐसे ना होता. ना बेटा 60 साल का, पापा 80 साल का. पिछले 55 साल से वो लोग हर दिन लड़ रहे हैं, either outside or in the mind. Isn't it? पापा सोचते रहते इतने साल हो गए मेरी बात कभी नहीं सुनता है. अब बेटा शेष इतने सालों के पीछे पड़े रहते. Interesting. One is that duty. Obligation clear karo. One, wonderful. Second, very essential thing we have to do is our own adhyatmika sadhana. Right? There should be slowly addition in it. Means more and more quantity of time, the quality of the sadhanas, and the quality in the sadhanas. Qualitative sadhana, and in that sadhana, quality. Qualitative sadhanas are the study of shastras, contemplation, meditation. In them, again, the quality. We have to always aim at them. Never give mind chance to make these things mechanical. Mind has a knack of avoiding all these things. If it is not succeeded in that, it has another knack of making us do the things mechanically. Slowly it brings its own imaginations, projections, the worldliness. And we are not even aware also that we are seated for a meditation or puja or a satsang, but the mind is already wandering in the world. Very funny hota hai man if you are not aware. Like the children, you and sitting in the same room and you tell them, "Pad, मैं तुम्हारे सामने बैठा हूँ." And you are seated, he is seated. You think he is studying, his mind is already gone somewhere. और आजकल बच्चे इतने इंटेलिजेंट है किताब के अंदर ही और एक किताब या सेल फोन लगाकर they will see all their what nonsense they want. They cheat us. So too is our mind. Therefore, the qualitative sadhana without making it mechanical, the sadhana's quality. And to facilitate ourselves, depending on our state of mind, if it is rajas and tamas, the other sadhanas of the bhakti, the yoga, the karma yoga, the upasanas, our life should be fully engrossed in it. Highest goal, especially after certain age. You know? And we have to decide two decisions. One decision is till I achieve Paramatma, only this I involve in. It is the highest if you can make it. Actually, other alternative should not be given. But for the practical purpose, the other alternative given is look next to 1 year, next to 2 years. Strictly, I will do only sadhanas for my spiritual growth. When you limit that way for 1 year, 2 years, at least 1 year, 2 years we can do. और एवरी बंदा ऐसा अपने जीवन में ना 6-7 साल एक्सक्लूसिवली साधना के लिए स्पेंड करना है. नो अदर थिंग. Doing everyday sadhana along with samsara is one thing, which we do now. But सारे दरवाजे भीतर बाहर के बंद. Only this. That you can develop it in this way. One day a week, or 1 week a month, or 1 month a year. This is how slowly we have to make a habit to ourselves and also to others. So that people at home should know that पता नहीं क्या करते, लेकिन वो हर साल एक महीने गायब हो जाते, और हर महीने एक हफ्ता गायब हो जाता. That गायब हमको होना है. That way we have to start. If that way the committed qualitative time, attention, love, importance we don't give to sadhana, then we can't do qualitative sadhana. We will not have the result. Mind you, we have to observe the people who are doing great sadhanas. If they can do and achieve, why can't we? Not a comparison or a competition, but an inspiration. Isn't it? What is lacking in us other than our own committed efforts? All opportunities are there, all freedoms are there. And how long we remain as a meek person? And all that meekness is because we don't have the great self confidence and self esteem. That is not there because we are not growing spiritually. That's because we are not doing sadhana. We are cheating ourselves. Nobody is cheating. If the world doesn't cheat, world has that tendency of tempting us, distracting us. World is like that only. हमें अकल होना चाहिए, ये बेवकूफ़ी बस, ये तो इसका अंत नहीं होता जिंदगी में. Imagine the funny obligations from 30 years for which we are wasting all our time. One day just to say, I will not attend. Nobody will bother. It is in our own notion that we are required in the world. Nobody wants us. For they have better people than us. नहीं तो और कोई. हमको लगता है मेरे बिना दुनिया नहीं चलता है. दुनिया वो अच्छा चलता है. दुनिया ऑफ एवरीबडी. हाँ. अब imagine people when they die, others one day maximum they feel miserable. उसके बाद everybody is busy in their own work. Not only while, even when we are alive also. It is we only give up our sadhana and get into all funny obligations. That's the biggest crime we do against ourselves and the divinity. One thing you keep in mind, Guru and God are blessing us and expecting from us the spiritual sadhana and growth. That is why they are giving all these opportunities. हमें उसको use करना है. Like every professional person should recognize that that profession is given to him, he should excel in that. We are also given spiritual profession, we have to excel in it. It is the highest. In this way, so many things, every day we are anyway discussing. This is the second thing we have to do. Our own आध्यात्मिक प्रगति. इसके बाद actually कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए. But just for the sake of awareness, information. The third thing is what? Ki we have to always mindful and prayerful about the peace and cohesiveness and togetherness of the entire universe or the cosmos. You understand that also a part of the duty, isn't it? Knowingly or unknowingly, when we entertain the thoughts of conflicts, they affect the whole universal unison. So, to avoid that, you have to be mindful about the whole universe. No two solar systems should fight. No should galaxies should fight. No two planets should cross each other. Isn't it? In that way. So too, in the whole, let us say, Earth, no two continents, no two nations. Nations means the people in that. No two religions, no two relations. There should be no conflict, fighting between the human and nature, human and animals, human and birds, human and other beings. Within the humanity also, on the basis of anything, nation or religion or caste, कुछ भी कहो, ये इतना गड़बड़ कर रहा है ना. The whole cosmos is no chaos, chaotic, 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 what you call it is. Because all are selfish, and anybody disturbing my selfishness, I have hatred, vengeance to such an extent that I am continuously sending the thoughts of the destruction for that selfishness ke कारण. You know, very, very powerful it is. People are sending the negative thoughts for the others so powerfully for their selfishness, for their ego. If somebody can take a picture of that subtle thoughts of all humanity, it is so terrible. Hmm. Bapre, Bhayankar bhai. It's like a volcanoes, thousands of volcanoes at one time. Yeah. At home, the husband, whenever the wife is not listening to him. See the volcanic mind of his. कितना गुस्सा करता है, कितना उस अंदर. बाहर कहे या ना कहे, कहेगा नहीं बाहर, क्योंकि he is in the in-laws place, घर जवाई. So to the wife, if he doesn't give that whatever money or anything naila, so to the children, when they try to be disciplined by parents, instead of thanking them for disciplining, how much angry they become, you see on the face. So too if the boss scolds the subordinate for coming late, how much he becomes angry. ये सारे subtle energies पूरा world के peace को disturb करते हैं. All that, I'm just keeping all of that in mind. I give just an idea. Have an idea of that. Therefore, continuous prayerful for the peacefulness, cohesiveness, non-fighting between any two entities, macro or micro level. We need to extend those prayers. This is our third kartavya. In fact, every day we can do little of this. 5 minute, 10 minute, आंख बंद कर लो. You imagine the whole universe up to your own neighborhood. Let there be no quarrel or disturbance between these two. Let there be peaceful cohesiveness, coexistence, cooperation. Third kartavya. First is finish off the headache of obligations. Second is one's own spiritual evolution. उसका बहुत importance है. Third is the universal coexistence between all. Fourth is what? The whole universe should spiritually grow. Because that is a solution for the individual or total. That prayer also, as well as that effort also. Because only in the absolute spiritual truth or reality, the oneness is recognized, and in manyness, a play can be played. है ना? बिना आध्यात्मिकता का कोई सॉल्यूशन नहीं है. ट्रू आध्यात्मिकता. As we said the other day, we are talking about spirituality, not religion. Two religions cannot be same. But behind each of the religion, the spirit and spirituality is one only. Any great master who speaks, he speaks spirituality. And he talks about oneness. While presenting that oneness, each one adopts different techniques. They are called as religion. And the stupid disciples of them get lost in the process. Therefore, they differentiate or fight with each other, forgetting the main goal. उनके कारण लड़ाई होती है. So therefore, no two religions can be or should be same. It cannot. But behind every religion, the ultimate goal is one: spirituality. So the true spirituality. Okay? है ना? Yeah. In your religion also, the truth is spoken. In my religion also, truth is spoken. So you follow your way, I follow my way. In the process, on the path, let us not fight with each other. Let us meet there when we reach the ultimate. ये attitude होना चाहिए. Before that, I will not disturb you when you follow your path. Please don't disturb me. Wonderful, no? ऐसा होना चाहिए. Because my temperament, I am given birth in this religion. Yours, you are given that. You follow it, no? Grow. Allow me to follow. Let me grow. See, in one moment, all conflicts go away. All problems come. Only in my path, there is moksha, or there is thing. In your path, it is not there. Isn't it? That is all wrong. The other religions other than Hinduism have this fanaticism. Through their religion only, the moksha, all these things gained. That's why they try to destroy, that's why they try to convert. Who told you only by your path? The day when these two religions realize that to reach the Lord, many paths can be, their fanaticism, their destructive attitudes will go away. But that can be started by the heads of those religions. But the heads themselves every time are funny. They themselves promote it. You know, if the head of this Christian religion, if he says, "Why don't convert? Let them do their job. Let us do ours." If he says one word, all the nonsense will stop. Instead of that, he himself is promoting it, which is wrong. The main person never told that. Mhm. In fact, he is thankful to the Sanatan Dharma from where he has learned. So to the other fellows. They only are promoting. And we don't promote. Did we ever even once say in our 8,000 classes that you destroy this or that? We never tell it because that may be also a path you reach. But we have our own glorious, eternal Sanatan Dharma. We are born here for a purpose, reason. Let us fulfill it. So, in that way, the true spirituality ka promotion is the fourth topic. Last but not the least is for many reasons, this can be achieved through the Sanatana Dharma. Therefore, the true Sanatana Dharma, understanding, practicing, and spreading its glory. This is our fifth job. In these five things, we have to be fully involved in. And a whole day has to be spent in that. One is finishing the obligations, second is my own sadhana, third is universal peace and cohesiveness, where spirituality is not entered. Fourth is the spirituality alone brings all of them united, therefore, the true spirituality, and that is through Sanatana Dharma. Because we know the glory of it and we belong to it. So, simple reason. इन पांचों में हमारा जीवन व्यतीत होना है. Now, in this, when we do so, all other binding things at our mind level of राग देश काम क्रोध ये सारे जो संसार है ना there is no place for them, there is no need for them. We are freed from this samsara, and if these five things we don't do, then what to do? The empty mind is devil's workshop, though it creates all the desires as per vasanas. Then it makes us involved in that, and in very short time it makes us habitual to that. Thereafter we cannot come out. Like that, how many people in the modern world are addicted, some to the cell phone, some to the TV, some to the other clubs or the other meeting places or eating places. हर एक बंदा slave ही है in this world. अनेक अनेक भोग. By that, what are they doing? Wasting human life, destroying themselves. Isn't it? So let us not be in that path. Let us be in this path. Five things we discussed. Each are crucial, and our contribution to whatever level we can do is required in all these five things. And usme highest is the second one, our own adhyatmic sadhana. Isn't it? When we grow truly spiritually, then all other four things will happen effectively through us. Whether it is serving the people or serving the world or the adhyatmikata or सनातन धर्म, हम ग्रो करते हैं तभी हमको भगवान यूज करते हैं अपना इन चारों कामों के लिए. Isn't it? If all those four we are not able to do, the second one definitely we have to. That second one, our spiritual growth, compensates all the other. और चारों कर रहे हैं ये नहीं कर रहे हैं तो विल बी क्वेश्चन. ये करते हुए चारों कर रहे हैं तो वी आर रिवार्डेड. ये करते हुए बाकी चार नहीं कर रहे, वी आर नॉट क्वेश्चन. Spiritual our own, because that's the inherent demand and desire of every conditioned being called as jiva. Everybody wants the moksha. Moksha is only in adhyatmic pragati. But then why we have to talk about the world and all? Because we are living together in the world. As we are helping each other in the materialistic things, so too spiritually also we can cooperate, coordinate, help. अच्छी बात है ना? We need it. है ना? Like we at home quarrel with each other for the materialistic things, or help each other with the materialistic things. So too we can help spiritually. Husband made rice, the wife made sabji. Good help. So too both together sit and study Gita, study Upanishad, do Tulsi Ramayana. कितना बढ़िया रहता है. In the same way, the children, parents, together they make a house. नया घर बनाया, नया गाड़ी खरीदी. Or sit together and do some sadhana also. है ना? So too the family friends together went for a picnic or made a, let us say, a function organized. Together a camp bhi karo फिर spiritual. You know how beautiful it is if you all your close family members of 50, 60, you organized a spiritual camp and you invited me and I am doing their Upanishad class. How nice it is. 9 days camp, Upanishad camp. Ishavasya Upanishad 9 days, daily 2 mantras. 3 classes होंगे, बाकी आप साधना करो, और 7 days. Then Kenopanishad camp, Kathopanishad camp. You try, it will happen. Many are trying, that's why it's happening. If we try, it will happen. Why do we underestimate anyone? Every jiva is looking for an opportunity for sadhana. We have to take conscious initiative with the faith in the Lord, and then it will happen. Somebody took it, that's why we could enter into spirituality. We don't know who are they, where are they. They may not be in touch with us. But we are into spirituality. किसी ने इनिशिएट करके धक्का दे के चला गया. हमें भी हर एक को धक्का देते रहना है इन दिस वे, है ना? We have a lot of shyness or inhibition. सब अब देखो कोई भी प्रोफेशन में बंदा ये शैकल्स को ब्रेक करता है ना, then only he excels. A sports or a cinema or a politics. Self-cocooned shackles है ना, we cannot come out of. We have to break them, then allow the divinity to express to us. So like that, the 5 kartavyas, we just reminded ourselves. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्। एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिकप्रगति एकता शान्तिपुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातनधर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिसमस्त मन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरन्तर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं शाश्वतरूपेण विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा मातापितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आदिशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्। ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः पारायणम्। Let's do the Parayanam in the second chapter of the mantras 8, 9, 10. ॐ त्रिरुन्नतं स्थाप्य समं शरीरं हृदीन्द्रियाणि मनसा सन्निवेश्य ब्रह्मोडुपेन प्रतरेत विद्वान् श्रोतांसि सर्वाणि भयावहानि प्राणान् प्रपेद्येह संयुक्तचेष्टः क्षीणे प्राणे नासिकयोच्छ्वसीत दुष्टाश्वयुक्तमिव वाहमेनं विद्वान् मनो धारयेताप्रमत्तः समेषु चौ शर्करावह्निवालुकौ विवर्जिते शब्दजलाश्रयादिभिः मनोनुकूलेन तु चक्षुपीडने गुहानिवाताश्रयणे प्रयोजयेदों शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Again chant the fourth mantra. युञ्जते मन उत युञ्जते धियः विप्राः विप्रस्य बृहतो विपश्चिदः विहोत्रा दधे वयुना विनेकः इन्मही देवस्य सवितुः परिष्टुतिः. See, first level, we have to know that our capacities are not sufficient for this great flight of Adhyatmic sadhana. Second, therefore, we must know the need of invoking the blessings of the Savitha Hiranyagarbha Devata and all other Devatas. Third, we should do so, invoking their blessings. Fourth, when they bless, truly the sadhana happens. What is sadhana? All our faculties are focused exclusively toward the self. And there is a joy of being able to do that. There is a beautiful spiritual growth also conspicuously seen. When that is happening, then again look back towards all those devatas and the Savitha. Extend gratitudes, extend the praise, and continue the prayers, asking them to continue to bless so that we reach the ultimate and thereafter we serve the ultimate only. So, here that beautiful emotional bond between us and the Paramatma. So, that Vipra, that Bruhat, that Vipaschit, that Vainavit, that Ekaha, that Devaha, that Savita. Because of his Krupa, Manayunjate, Diyaha Yunjate. Again, because of his grace only, Hotraha Vidadhe. Therefore, what we have to do? Parishtutihi Mahati Parishtutihi Inmahi. Great, great praise out of that gratitude we have to do of this Paramatma Tattva, whose Visheshanas are given. How many Visheshanas are given? Viprasya, Bruhataha, Vipaschitaha, Vainavit, Ekaha, Devasya. 6 of that Savita. Savita means the one Savati iti. Savati means Prasavati means delivers. The one who is delivering the wisdom to us, with which we are delivered out of the delusion, out of Maya, out of Samsara Bandhana. The Savita is Hiranyagarbha, and the Hiranyagarbha is Ishvara, and the Ishvara is Parabrahma. Ishvara Sthiti is Avyakta Sthiti. Okay, therefore, we will not be able to access him for sadhana. We can merge in him. But for accessing, for sadhana blessings, Hiranyagarbha, because he has got the Samashti Upadhis, he will be able to listen to our prayers. Therefore, Hiranyagarbha Upasana is more recommended. Ishvara Upasana also is recommended. But in the Upasana Hiranyagarbha, the reciprocation we can conspicuously feel. In the Ishvara Upasana, we don't see the reciprocation, but blessings are there, we will merge in it. पता नहीं चलता, हिरण्यगर में पता चलता रहता है. That is what is Savita here. So clear, such a beautiful mantra. Fourth one, and the having explained one by one word, toward the end, Bhagavan Adi Shankara has showered his Krupa and Karuna by summarizing this Bhashya in a simple word, by summarizing the meaning of this shloka in a very easily understandable way. Every shloka is doing it because the shlokas are so mystical with so many fill up the blanks in between, and the words used are also not so familiar. So, what was the summary? Let us do that and enter into Panchama Mantraha. Ki, the summary we are seeing of this fourth mantra and up to the fourth mantra. See the flow of the chanting and then explanation. Ye vipraha mana adi karanani vishayebhyo upasamhrutya atmani eva yojayanti taihi viprasya bruhatah vipaschitah mahati parishtuti kartavya hotra vidadhe vayunavit ekah savita. And simple, but it has to be taken seriously and done. तो ये विप्राह दो साधकास विप्राह ब्राह्मणाः साधकाः वेदाभ्यासी भवेत् विप्राह जन्मना जायते शूद्रः संस्कारात् द्विज उच्यते वेदाभ्यासी और वेदाध्यायी भवेत् विप्राह ब्रह्म जानाति ब्राह्मणः. By birth everybody is shudra, When you are given samskara, is called as Dvija. When he studies Vedanta, is Vipra. When he realizes Brahman, is Brahmana. So we are all now Vipra because we are studying. So Vipraha, Vipraha, those Brahmanas, those sadhakas. And, when they are able to do these two things, again by the grace of Savitha only. What are the two things these Vipras are able to do? Mana Adi Karanani. Mana, mind, and Karanani, the other 10 of the organs. Mana Adi Karanani, Vishayabhya Upasamrutya. One. Totally, fully have withdrawn from the Vishayas. The eyes are not seeking any forms of the world, ears are not seeking any sounds, the tongue is not, greedy about the tastes, the nose is not for the smells, the skin is not wanting the touches, legs one doesn't want to go anywhere, hands doesn't want any other nonsense, the speech is not speaking anything unwanted. So all karanas are vishayabhya upasamritya. First thing. Second, atmani eva yojayanti. Those vipras who are able to focus all these 10 plus 1 faculties only in the pursuit of Atmavast. And they have done it successfully. And these all have entered into Atman. Atman is realized. Now, again, soaked in that Atmanubhuti, they are there now. To express the same Atmanubhuti only outside. That way you can imagine. By those Vipras. And by whose grace these two things happened? विषयेभ्यः उपसंहृत्य and आत्मनि एव योजयन्ति विषयेभ्यः उपसंहृत्य आत्मनि एव योजयन्ति विषयेभ्यः उपसंहृत्य आत्मनि एव योजयन्ति. By whose grace it happened? Only by the grace of that Savita. Okay, and that Savita, these 5 Visheshanas of him, realizing them alone is the great stuti. With these Visheshanas, do the stuti of him. And any other things related to this. Those two things you can do. So, ye vipraha manadi karnani vishebhya upasamhritya atmani eva yojayanti ye vipraha taihi mahati parishtuti kartavya. Great stuti has to be done. Of whom? Savitoho. Who is Savita? So, these are the Visheshanas. Consciously. See, we are listening, but we have to listen with the heart. We have to take it into the heart. And from the heart, actually, we have to spend time and do it. Isn't it? You and I, right now, we might have not fully experienced the self, may not even enter into the higher meditations. But at least to the extent of coming to class regularly, our mind and our indriyas are cooperating. At least that 1 hour. अब इसी के लिए उस सविता को हम कृतज्ञता कह सकते, प्रेज कर सकते एंड आस्क हिम, भगवान और भी चाहिए, deeply, that I must go beyond all the upadhis and I have to see that substrate. I must go beyond all Rupa Namatmaka Jagat and see the substrate. Please bless, please bless. Then that prayers will enable us. Because ultimately everything is Ichcha Adharita. Ichchas are 2 types, Ashubha and Shubha Ichcha. We were all doing the Ashubha Ichcha so far because nobody told us. And we are getting those things. That's called samsara. Now we are told through the Upanishadic study by the Gurus and Acharyas about the Shubha Ichcha. Now we are extending that Shubha Ichcha so that Shubha will happen. The Shubha Ichcha is the Atma Prapti Ichcha. बाकी सारे अशुभ इच्छाएं हैं. Because they bind, because they are limited, because they take us away from the reality, etc. So, ye vipraha mana adikaranani vishayebhya upasamhritya atmanev yojanti taihi, by them viprasya. Vipra means sarva vyapakaha. Brahataha, the one which is all pervading. Vipaishchitaha, the one who knows everything. Mahati parishtuti. Of him, the great, great stuti has to be done. Kartavya. So here this can be again explained, interpreted in so many ways. I'm curtailing all of that. When you are interested, it will be revealed to you only. One thing can be shared is Mahati is in terms of time. Great time we have to spend in doing स्तुति of him. स्तुति में क्या है? This only. Either put the faculties in Paramatma and remain as Paramatma, or praise to that Savita that whatever so far is achieved is by your grace. Please take me to the next level. Doing sadhana or praising and praying him. Doing sadhana or praising and praying. In दोनों में ही हमको रहना है. Here Mahati means continuous all the time. परिष्टुति ही करता. Isn't it? In that very, very many subtle things happen. As we said, the distractions are removed, the ego is subdued, that it's by grace of God only the self is experienced. That will be realized when you do the stuti. That is why in all the Bhakti Shastras, so much of credit is given to Paramatma for everything. That has come from this only. And it's a fact also. We are existing because of the Paramatma. We have the faculties because of Paramatma. We are happy in this world, even in the materialistic world, because of Paramatma. And the ultimate happiness is in spirituality. To that direction also we move only by Prabhu Krupa. You know, that Ishvara's Krupa, that's Savitu Krupa. That is why we always talk, inside become one with him, Soham, outside become a great devotee of him, Dasoham. They are complementing to each other. With Upadi, I am Dasoham. Nirupadika, I am Soham. There is no conflict between them. That's how all the Rishi, Munis, saints, Devatas, they are in Soham with Paramatma when they are in meditation. They themselves have transcended Upadis. They don't see the Lord with Upadis. They experience Tattvamasi as Aham Brahmasmi. But when they come into Upadi, you are the Ishvara, we are the Sevak. दास है हम इसलिए लॉर्ड शिवा इज रामदास in the upadis and Lord Rama is Shivadasa when they are in the upadis. So when the Rama is in the upadi, he says Shiva is Sarvam, so I do the Shiva Seva. When the Shiva is in upadi, he says Rama is Sarvam, I do Rama Smarana, Rama Seva. But within them, no Shiva, no Rama, only Brahma. One truth only. This is called as moksha transcendental, moksha immanent. We are doing all Vyavahara, but the ego specified is not precipitated, which creates samsara. The precipitation of separate ego, identify the upadhis, is called as jiva bhava, and that's what gets crushed under the load of totality. That's called as misery. That's called as bandhan, samsara. Like at this very moment, imagine your intellect, your ego, your mind, your senses, all of them are for Prabhu Seva. Where is samsara? And on the seat of meditation, सबको पैक करके साइड पे रखो अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. वेर इज संसार. मजा है कि नहीं देखो. So all these clarities come to us only when we vigorously listen to the Vedanta Shastras, Bhakti Shastras. Luckily, this Shwethashwathara contains both the pure Vedanta and Bhakti also. Isn't it? Bhakti for outer life, Vedanta for inner. Beautiful, no? You are serving a wife, husband, children. सब ईश्वर के लिए सेवा है. You don't want anything. The moment we drop all the ego and want, the moment we become servant of the Lord in the form of these people, in the inner battle is conquered. No conflict. Then this question of, but why he is not loving me or not extending gratitudes me or not reciprocating to me? It is nonsense. Why are you slave to those things? Be happy. It's a delusion that I can be happy when others love me or serve me. No, it is the other way around. Discover happiness in loving and serving others selflessly. That's all. Khel khatam. As simple as. But this doesn't quickly click to us. Even it clicks, we forget it. The moment we go into the world, out of the class. Therefore, what is learnt in the class should be maintained even out of the class. For that, the knowledge gained in the class has to become stronger. For that, we have to do the Manana Chintana. Isn't it? Mm. I really loved this simple explanation given by Adi Shankara Bhagavan as a summary to this sloka. Correct? So, Mahati Parishtuti Kartavya, the great praise always you have to do. See, such a great Upanishadic knowledge only in that religion they carry it. Praise the Lord, they say. अब इधर ही तो लिखा है वो. Nothing is new or nothing is special in any religion. याद रखो. Everything is in Sanatan Dharma. Therefore, don't look here and there. Study our Upanishads and do this sadhana, realize. And don't force others to come to Hinduism and convert. If in their path they can realize it, welcome. If they try to disturb your faith in your Shastra, kick them everywhere. Everywhere. From the tip to the toe, from the buttock to the everything, you kick that fellows. With this authority, that what you talking, all is there in our Sanatan Dharma. Don't compromise. At that ruthlessness, like your children, when they are doing good work of study, etc., with the facilities given by you, love them. When they do little wrong, you kick them. That's it. The same way we have to treat. Wait, we have to be very strong. Otherwise, these Mahamayas, they just destroy the whole beauty of Sanatan Dharma. And एक बात याद रखो, सनातन धर्म का कोई ग्लानि होता है तो पूरा विश्व कोलैप्स हो जाता है. Whole universe and spiritual universe will collapse because root is in Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma, when I say all the Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa, Jnana and the outer life and inner sadhanas indicated in them. Thank you. Now, Kimcha, same thing continues. One more thing. Hotra vidadhe vayuna videkah savita. The same Savita who is Vainavit, who is Ekaha. Vainavit means Sarvagna. Ekaha means one without second. He alone vidadhe given out. Hotra means all the karma kanda, etc. So the first, the duty kanda in our society, in the family, duty kanda to the society, and the duty kanda to the devatas called as the hotra, the upasanas. They are all again the clearing of obligations, clearing of the prarabdhas, and purifying the heart. He only gave all this. After this is done, then we are qualified for the Upanishadic study, meditation. Such a beautiful system he gave us. And when we are surrendered to him, he is exposing us to each one of them and making us evolve. To him, our praise with all gratitude. See the clarity. We seek the blessings, we grow spiritually, we extend the gratitudes, and we do the praise. With that, more blessings we get. We are only in the correct and righteous path of spiritual evolution only, without any distraction. Life ऐसा smooth, simple होना चाहिए. Sadhana ka life. Like the roads are very good, atmosphere is fantastic, the car is fully intact, every aspect of the car is beautiful. The driver also highly matured. When he is driving the vehicle, that Hindi Gana, Suhana Safar और मौसम ऐसी. हमें डर है हम खो न जाए, खो परमात्मा ही खो जाओ. स्पिरिचुअल साधना हमारा ऐसा होना चाहिए. No need of those hiccups and no need about tensions and all, isn't it? That's how, with the help of our intellectual maturity and the blessings of all these Ishvara and other devatas, we have to make our life very soon so smooth. Life of spiritual sadhana. है ना? सुबह हर दिन उठकर अपना all routine of meditation, study of shastras, upasanas, whatever the obligations to do, we are doing. Neither we are a burden to anyone, nor anybody is able to trouble us. कितना बढ़िया है ना जिंदगी. हमको ये सब इससे होता है. Now let us chant the fifth mantra. किंच युजेवाम ब्रह्म पूर्व्यम नमोभिः युजेवां ब्रह्मपूर्व्यं नमोभिः विश्लोक एतुपथ्येव सूरेः विश्लोक एतुपथ्येव सूरेः शृण्वन्तु विश्वे अमृतस्य पुत्राः शृण्वन्तु विश्वे अमृतस्य पुत्राः आये धामानि दिव्यानि तस्तुः आये धामानि दिव्यानि तस्तुः युजेवां ब्रह्मपूर्व्यं नमोभिः विश्लोक एतुपथ्येव सूरेः शृण्वन्तु विश्वे अमृतस्य पुत्राः आये धामानि दिव्यानि तस्तुः. So, with your permission, blessings, I am tuning to the Paramatma. I am informing all of you. In that information, there is also a gratitude to you, and there is also permission sought from you, so that you don't feel bad. यार हमको बताए बिना ये हमको छोड़कर जा रहा है. All these devatas. शृण्वन्तु विश्वे अमृतस्य पुत्राः ये आधामानि तस्तुः युजेवां ब्रह्मपूर्व्यं नमोभिः विश्लोक एतु पथ्येव सूरेः. Beautiful. I am tuning to Paramatma Tattva with your blessings. And because your blessings are enabling me for that, I am praising you. That praise which I am doing to you for your blessings on me, let it be spread everywhere. So that others also know to these two things. One is the goal should be Paramatma. Second, they should get the help from the Ishvara and other devatas. ये वाला मेरा स्तुति जो मैं आपको कह रहा हूं ये सब जगह पहुंच जाए. Not me, not my stuti. The stuti which I am doing of yours. So that the people realize the glory both of the spiritual goal and further the blessings of all the devatas. So this I am announcing. Please, all the devatas who are there in all lokas as adhishthana. It is a very intelligent way. In that way, सबको बता दिया, सबका परमिशन लिया और सबको कह रहे हैं कि आई एम गोइंग टुवर्ड द अल्टीमेट एंड दिस इज ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ योर ग्रेस. Like in these good olden movies and all, we see that man is getting his daughter's marriage. So he goes to all the big people of the town village. He gives that invitation, and wherever he wants help, he takes help from them. And then on the marriage of the day, if they are there or not there, he says, I'm able to do the marriage of my daughter because of the help of these people. Whether it is daughter's marriage or making a community hall or making a social project or constructing a temple, the one who takes that initiative, he takes the help of everyone, then he acknowledges them, he takes their permission, and उनसे रिबन भी कटवाएंगे. चलो शुरू हो गए. So instead of the temple construction, social work or daughter's marriage, here self-realization by your grace. I am praising you. Let this praise reach everywhere. Not that I reached goal or not that I am not important. What is important is my praise to you. When it goes, others also get inspired. Oh, we have to take the help of all of them. Then we have to grow spiritually. With their help, when we grow spiritually, we do the praise of them again. That will be going everywhere. है ना? जिनके द्वारा हमारा आत्मज्ञान का प्राप्ति और कल्याण हो रहा है, उनका महिमा हर जगह पे स्प्रेड हो रहा है, नॉट मेरा. That is why in all our scriptures, the Paramatma, the Rishis, the Shastras, उन्हीं का ही महिमा होता है. Because of their grace, we are able to grow. These are very beautiful things, you know. See, any of the subtle knowledges to grasp the subtle stamina चाहिए. That comes through various tapasyas, self-disciplines. So we'll do them and catch all this knowledge. The bhashya of this mantra tomorrow. Om 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 Om. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Come in 5 minutes for Gita.